Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please do subscribe, and if you're a subscriber already, hello. I'm joined today by my mum.
Hello.
Her name is Angela. Doesn't she look lovely for her age, 21? And if you've got me on Instagram, you'll know that I did pop up a poll for questions, so I'm just going to get straight into it. I don't normally edit my videos, so I'm a bit, hopefully she doesn't say anything too bad where I have to edit anything out. So we're going to go in, some of these are deep, so but I'm going to start off easy. So, does your mum think that the surgery will benefit your life?
I do believe that the surgery is going to benefit Laura. In fact, I think without surgery, I possibly could be saying goodbye to Laura by an early death.
I was going to go in slow, mum. Gosh. Has your mum tried to support you with managing your weight before?
I think Laura can testify on previous videos that I have been kind of the mum that always tried to encourage Laura to lose weight from the moment I could tell she was getting a problem with her weight, because I myself have had problems all my life with my weight.
Yeah, I can. My mum, well, I think even, not just me, but my siblings always made us, that sounds so, but you always like I used to dancing, but my other brothers did like karate and like swimming, and we always did stuff like that. And when I wanted to quit dancing, actually, when all my friends did for such a long time, you still made me go.
Yeah.
When my cousins didn't go anymore, and my stepsister at the time, I still had to go. And I think partly because obviously you commit a lot of time to it, but I think obviously you knew that was the only bit of like physical exercise I was really getting, and you were thinking...
Well, it wasn't just that. She was extremely good at dancing, really good. She got up to the qualification of being able to teach it herself. So that's why I wanted to encourage her for those reasons as well. That's what she said.
What is your mum's view on the surgery? So, and I'll tie into that one. What are your mum's concerns, and is she scared for you? Because I feel like they'll probably come under the same.
My view on the surgery itself is a very drastic step to have to take. I've tried to encourage Laura over quite a long time to try and do it herself because she is young. Inevitably, as time's gone on, I've seen that there isn't any other solution but this now, because it's drastic. My worries about the surgery, I have got quite a lot of worries because Laura suffers from sleep apnea, so I'm aware that when she's going under, they're going to have to really control her breathing. I'm worried about whether she's going to wake up. She is my only daughter. I have 3 sons.
And her favourite child.
They always say who's the favourite. So I do have concerns about it. I'm very worried. I would be relieved, fingers crossed, when they say she's awake, because I am.
Thanks, Mum. And Tyneside says, will your mum be going with you?
I am taking her down, obviously, to the hospital because Laura is an absolute wimp when it comes to motorways.
Because I won't drive myself into a surgery. I feel like it's a bit deep in it.
I don't know whether they'll let us into hospital because of obviously COVID-19 may mean that they'll say we can't allow anybody to come in the hospital bar the person that's having the surgery. So.
We won't know that obviously until August, but we're hoping.
And I will be picking her obviously back up when she's ready to come back home.
Yep. It says, what input did your mum have into your decision? So I think it's a more question for me, but I think it's hard to explain because I'm here. Obviously, I've only started my YouTube channel once I booked it, but obviously I've been overweight the vast majority of my older life, and obviously we've talked about this since it's not like one day I just woke up and went, oh, do you know what, I'm out with gastric bypass, and you're like, yeah, go on then. So obviously over the years I think your inputs changed. I think in the beginning, I think you might have even introduced it to me to start with, not for me to have it, but you was like, oh, have you heard of this? And then I think I was like really game for it, and then you weren't so much, and then I think it's swapped quite a bit. What do you think?
I think
over time.
Yeah, I think over time, like I said previously, I've tried to make Laura eat sensibly. I've encouraged her to join diets. I've joined diet places with her. Some's been successful for me. Others haven't been. I've tried to encourage Laura to try anything but this, because to me, this surgery is the last step you should have to take.
It's not even just that, but it's the last thing you can do as well. So it's one of them things of you make the decision last, but then this is it. So it's almost like this has to work, because then what else?
Yeah.
What else is there after this? There isn't. Well,
and I just feel that if you all, obviously you watch Laura on YouTube, but if you actually knew Laura as a person, she's got such a beautiful personality. I know I'm a mum,
and
obviously, and obviously she's, you know, just shy, and she's not confident at all. You know, I think her weight is now, not just now actually, for quite a few years has held Laura back from a lot of things that I think Laura could have done with her life. And I think that I don't want more of her years to slip by where she's been held back by her weight, because it is now getting to the point of she can't do things in life she wants to do, and nobody should be in that situation. And I'm not on about, you know, you want to have major things in your life of winning the lottery and things. I'm on about normal, everyday to-day things of being able to go on holiday, being able to get on an aeroplane without feeling uncomfortable.
My mum was going to Kilala on the family holiday, and before I was like ringing Ryanair. So what specific measurements are your seats? Like, and I was like, and I paid all that money for the extra seat, and then I think I told the story before, so I'm not going to do it again. But
and also the family. We've held back on doing things because we don't want to exclude Laura, and I think we feel that I don't want to go to, say, Alton Towers when we all as a family
every single year until I couldn't fit, and then we didn't do it no more. So I always feel like, oh God, that's my goal. Like, I wish I could go to Alton Towers.
Well, no, we have been a couple of times. So I have been a couple of times with my sons.
Yeah.
But without being horrible, when you're only going with some of them and not all of them, you feel like you've leaving them,
especially when you're, so like my oldest brother, he's not really that bothered about going. He's not been tried, so when he doesn't come with us, it's like, oh, but when, like, you know, I want to go, when I can't go, it's a different feeling, isn't it? Like,
and then you know, mentioning the obvious, Laura wants to have children, and I've always said to her from the point where she started putting on a lot of weight, it's going to be very unlikely that you're going to be able to carry a child healthily and be successful to have a child. And I've been through miscarriages myself, and I know how I felt, and she is the double of me in personality, and I know it would just devastate her because it did me. And I know that she would feel like, well, my weight's caused this, and I wouldn't want her to go through feeling that, because it's an awful thing.
I agree. So these are like more of a, these are tough. So, do you ever feel responsible for Laura's weight problems?
That's a bit of a yes and a no answer. Yes, at times, because our family dynamic is very complicated. I've had children that have been very underweight and had to be pushed to eat. They've got autism, and because of their diagnosis, they are on medication which suppresses their appetite. So you have things in the house that you know they're going to eat to help them. It's hard to say to a child, can you not eat that because you're putting on too much weight?
Yeah, like, oh, you can have the chocolate bar, but you can't. When we're all children, I'm like, well, that's not fair.
And I did used to try, I've tried everything, the subtle way, the nice
the non-subtle way,
the nasty way, the constantly nagging way. And then I hear my mum in my own ears, because my mum was like that with me throughout my life. And I know how it made me feel.
Because sad bit, my mum, by the way, lost 4.5 stone with Slimming World like a year ago. So,
and I think, thank you. Although I put another stone on. I think that always happens with diets and age and what have you. But then I've always said to Laura, do you think you need to have that right now? You've only ate an hour ago. So in other aspects, no, I don't feel like it's all my fault, because she's never made food for herself until she could reach the cupboards, etc., etc. I've always cooked, and I always cooked home cooked meals. It wasn't processed stuff. I did cook a lot then, not now. Yeah.
So I understand my opinion on that as well. Do you feel responsible for Laura's weight problem? From my point of view, absolutely not. I think, again, I put my Instagram before, but I can link some again. I've got so many pictures of where I'm younger and I'm normal, if that's anything. But I'm a normal weight, I'm a normal size. And again, it just was as I got older, and I just love food, and I just was
where she could help
helping
herself, basically. That's basically the food was in the house. You know, naughty food, as they would say it, because, like I said previously, because of my son.
Because we're just normal. We have a normal. You know, I'm one of.
There's always been fruit in the house. Always, there's fruit in the house now on the table. There's always that option, but you know, and unfortunately, it's not like Laura doesn't like fruit. She just likes all food.
Like everything.
All foods. There's not many handful of things Laura don't like.
Do you think there's anything you would have done differently when Laura was still living at home?
Oh yeah, 1,000,000%. I've sat and spoke about this with my husband and said, I wish that I'd have encouraged Laura more and had more.
I think it's them little changes that you made when you're doing similar. You started getting brown bread, green milk, because we didn't really have them things growing up. None of us liked them, so we just didn't really eat that kind of thing. And I think them little things.
But now my son, who still is at home, you know, he's got no choice. I only buy green milk. I only buy brown bread. I'll only buy half-fat cheese. I'll only buy the low-fat sausages, everything like that, where I can try and help him, because he's now also gaining weight because he's stopped taking the medication. Well, that's another story. That, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. And I do think that we should have been perhaps more active with Laura. Not just the dancing. I'm on about saying, come on, we're going out, we're doing walks. More.
I wouldn't say we're inactive as a family though. But this is what I always say as well, which was part of... I always think this is how I ended up getting so big. I think as a big person, I still lived a really normal life. So, for example, if we all walked the dog, I would still be on them walks. If we all went and played rounders, I'd still go and play rounders.
Yeah.
If we all went and did X, Y, Z, I still did all them things. So it weren't as if I ever felt, oh gosh, I'm so overweight or whatever. It weren't until I started to get tired going up the stairs, and that wasn't until much, much later on, until I'd left home, that I was like, oh, so I gained the most weight. So yeah, I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? But who knows? How do you think Laura's weight affected her growing up / now?
Laura's weight growing up didn't affect Laura at all. If you knew Laura at school, she was just one of the popular persons. In fact, people would want to be Laura's friend because she's so outgoing. She's so
about popular, I don't mean one of
plastics.
The plastics. Not that kind of popular. I mean I got on with everybody. I weren't the cool kid or but you know what I mean.
And she's just funny. And it wasn't like she was funny because she was big, because it wasn't that case at all. She just always was. It's definitely, since she's left school, that her weight's really started to affect her. Not through her school life at all.
No, yeah, I'd agree. I think, even though I weren't active at school, but still walking to school and back in, I said I couldn't drive. It's driving in there, learn to drive, it's all downhill from there. That's it. How does Laura's weight affect you?
Me, well, I've had nightmares about Laura dying, and I've literally phoned her up and been crying and oh my God, Laura, please do something about your weight. I've had such a bad dream. I keep worrying that you're going to stop breathing in your sleep, sorry. I can remember telling her that she was stopping breathing in her sleep, and it took her a long time to go and get it tested, even though I was telling her, you are stopping breathing in your sleep.
Yes.
And I know that was weight related.
Yeah.
So, you know, then I'm thinking about her heart, and also in my ear when we've been to countless doctor's appointments where the doctors have turned around and said, if you don't lose weight, you're going to be dead by the time you're 30. And that was well before she was this weight.
Yeah, a lot of things, again, touch wood. I'm really fortunate in the fact that I don't have diabetes, and I don't have liver failure and have blood pressure and things like that. But the constant common denominator in all of it was your age. And you're so young, you're okay. You're so young, you're okay. But then they would say, but when you're 30, that'll be different. When you're 30, and I think when you're 17, 18, 19, you think, well, I'm 30. But now I'm 23 and I'm like...
Exactly. I mean, I have said to Laura, you know, you don't think growing up what you do to your body and what you do in your life has any effect on your body. But I can tell you now, as an older person, believe you me, the things you do when you are younger come back to pay you big time. Even though if Laura loses a substantial amount of weight, I can imagine she's still going to have effects of being overweight when she gets older, on her joints, on her bones, etc., etc. Because I now have arthritis because I've got a bit of OCD.
And I think that is true. I know somebody who was larger when they were, well, I say young, I think she was around 30. Now she has lost a lot of weight, but she's just recently had a back operation. But I think because of this, just the strain of carrying all that weight from beforehand.
Yeah.
And the last question was, is your mum supportive? And I presume they met with the operation, but I'm just going to do it as a generalised. So are you supportive with my journey? Are you supportive with me putting it online? Are you supportive with me doing the whole process?
Yes. I'm quite pleased that she's having the operation because it's more of a relief for me.
She's stocked up a lot of money for it, so anyone thinks she's not supportive. Trust me when I say, for someone who's not supportive, you paid a lot of money towards.
And the other part was, do I what?
Like, are you supportive with me putting it online? Supportive with my
journey?
Oh,
that was it, yes. Sorry, I'm going through brain fog, menopausal. Yeah, her decision to put it online, I think, is a very, very brave step to make. I'm doing this now, and I can't believe I'm doing it, because if I was in Laura's shoes, would I put it on YouTube? No, it wouldn't go on YouTube. And, you know, the amount of people that sit there and send in ridiculous troll messages, just spreading hate to her and saying, oh, you're fat. Well, she don't know that, does she?
They say, you're joking, I'm fat. Someone should tell me to do a weight loss YouTube channel.
So, yeah, I am very supportive of her. I'm very proud of her.
The best ones are, you're fat, you should really do something about it. You know what? I was thinking of. No.
But I hadn't thought of that before, no.
So yeah, if anyone's got any more questions, drop them below. My mum does read all the comments, so be kind. And I'm sure she'll write back to you, Paul.
Oh yes, I have been tempted to comment on quite a few.
But like, Mum.
My daughter's like, don't, Mum. Because I
You
can
did
be
really
quite
well, actually.
vicious.
I like that bit. Right, so please do subscribe if you haven't already, like and share, and I will see you in my next video.
Bye guys.
Bye.